Okay, so this is going to be the top 8 match between Dru2 and Unspecial, and we're going to find out what happened in here. I might be going a little slowly because I haven't actually seen this set yet, but we will discover why Dru2 lost.
KO playing Mewtwo. Oh, I just slapped the screen. The streamers were like, what the heck?
Okay, so PS2 ban,
What the freaking
probably from
fresh?
Dru2. I don't see a world where a Fox bans
Press
PS2
6 if you want
against
Dru2.
Mewtwo. That'd be weird.
End it all. Press
Green Hill
6 if you actually.
Delphinos. So Green Hill and Delphinos, I'm also going off the assumption that this is Dru2. Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. What the heck's going on?
What the freaky fresh? Press 6 if you want Dru2. End
Those were
it all.
weird
Press
bans.
6 if
If it
you're
was the
actually
Fox.
watching. And we're not alone.
Whatever.
Hello.
Okay, so we're going Battlefield or
You're on
Smashville?
YouTube though,
Battlefield.
right? Oh no. Oh no, I gotta get off. No, not again.
Okay,
Alright, so we
so
got
what's the first thing that
Mewtwo. Nice,
happens?
we got a
We
Pokemon
have
battle.
good Shadow Ball, Nair doesn't work,
Mewtwo.
and immediately, oh, I'm going to beat these guys. So immediately, we have kind of aggression from Dru2. Goes in with Teleport Nair, goes for back air to catch a jump, and kind of just resets neutral. Doesn't really get much, but doesn't get hurt for it either. Trying to outspace those Nairs with a hover forward air. Okay, Fodder's way out of the corner. Did lots of teleports, which is fine initially. Yeah, see, he's trying to up smash the teleport there. Okay, some back airs. Up tilt, get him off the platform. Calls with a nair with a back air. Nabs the teleport with a back air. Yep, down smash is pretty good. Pretty good. Solid edge guard, at least the second one. The first one, oh. The first one, it worked, obviously. And it wasn't a bad idea. Just kind of relying on a little shenanigans. So right here, something actually I want to point out. So he gets a grab at 10. And he pummels. Dru2 don't pummel because they can mash out, and eventually people will start having brains, myself included, and mashing out. But also, it doesn't happen here, but that extra 3% might have put him on the top platform, which makes this a much more awkward conversion. You got to keep that in mind. Also want to point out real quick. That's sick. Okay. So up throw sends him over here. Says for teleport follow-up, but in that position, he uses Nair. Dru2, you should probably just go for forward air there, as opposed to Nair. Nair isn't bad by any means. You get a tech chase usually on Battlefield, but forward air at 40 against a Spacey, that's going to be so much more. Okay, kind of a scramble situation. Miss your teleport to ledge. Oh, you double jump cancel the Shadow Ball. Does he know? Oh, he did. Okay, he messed up edge guarding you, so you're safe for now. And yep, if he gets that up smash out of shield, that is minus. It's easy to forget. That move is minus. Where are we? Come on. So here. Hit perfect shield. Here's the last hit. And he immediately. Oh, also you were moving forward, I think. That looks like a dash animation. Then you get clipped. Okay. So either way, just be a little more careful. Realize you don't have. It's not your turn after you land from there. Okay. That up tilt caught your teleport. Be really careful about hovering up like that. Like right here. Because if he goes down there to shine spike, you're actually just dead at 25, and it's a very sad day. It worked here. It's not necessarily a horrible option, but just keep in mind the risks. Most any trade we make with Fox is going to be in his favor. There's a lot of damage. Odd up smash, but it works. See, he's baiting out the teleport, Like I just want you to see how hard he's baiting this. You probably noticed at the time too, but I want to reiterate it. So you land on up smash. Okay. There's one, back air in place. Two, back air in place. Three, back air in place. This is a very odd option to try to punish it. He presses something out of shield, gets clipped though. You need to stop using. Okay, yeah, you need to stop using this move, Drew. I'm sorry, but first one, okay, finger flub. Second one, okay, it worked. This is the reason why this move is bad. So you land it here. He just goes up into the platform, and he's fine. And now suddenly your successful hit turns into 6-ish% maybe. Okay, yeah, he is. He's just waiting for you to teleport now. There on his spot dodge. Oop, not fast enough. Okay, go to ledge. Fair from ledge. Fair from ledge is tricky because it's much slower than most characters. But it usually, if it works, it works. Don't really like that Shadow Ball a ton. Because, yeah, you get him out of crouch cancel percent, but what's he really going to crouch cancel? Like, Fox is. Nair is still going to get crouch canceled. Forward air is. Okay, forward air's not going to get crouch canceled anymore. Up air is not really good if he's on the ground. It's mainly meant to stop him from shuffling at us. Back air is still getting crouch canceled. Like, you could have saved that Shadow Ball here for a combo ender, excuse me, for a lot more stuff than just, oh, hey, let me just teleport off stage, throw the Shadow Ball, and get back to ledge. Like, you're not contested, but still, like, it's a resource you burn for no real benefit. Okay, so right here, I'm going to point out. So I'm assuming you're trying to catch his shuffle with that up smash, because if he just runs off the platforms and doesn't attack, loses to up smash. Rather than doing up smash, which in this case, even with your arms attack, directly results in you dying. So rather than doing that, let's back this up. No, damn it. Okay, let's say. So let's say this is the situation. You're both in wave dash lag, so you're going to be able to move about the same time. You want to stop him from running off and doing an aerial. He basically has two methods of attack. He could do, where's my mouse? He could just do run off an aerial, in which case your up smash would hit, or he could short hop run off aerial for deeper over here, in which case your up smash would hit. So it did cover both of those options, and it covered them effectively, but he just fell through. So instead, I don't think there's an easy answer to cover both of those options at the same time with less risk. But if you're only looking to cover one, what you could do is you could try to either, if he does the short hop, you can pivot grab and then grab at 8%, pretty good. If he does the short one, you could, I think you're backing up here with wave dash. You could try to grab him, but it's kind of weird without the pivot grab quote extension. It's gonna be kind of hard. You could do an up hover cancel up air. It's very low risk. Even if he falls, you're almost at neutral. He gets to move a little bit before you do, but that's fine. Um, you could just kind of hover like right around here. If he runs off forward air, because if you see him short hop, up air immediately. That's kind of a reaction test. My point is there's more things you could have done here than just up smash. Up smash is it's the high risk good coverage move. The reward is okay. I could probably get a second one before he DIs on the platforms, but didn't work out here. Good coverage with that. Good idea on the Omps attack, and then he covered it really well. That's upsetting. Okay. Just gonna chase that roll. Okay, a little bit of a flubbed conversion on that. Not done a true conversion, but you get this. You've been weird. You get this up air, and that knocks him backwards because you were on his right and you knocked him to the left. But you don't recognize it quickly enough or aren't familiar enough with the situation, and or you do a tech flub and you go for an up air that you end up hopping on instead of a hover cancel up air or something else. Okay, crouch cancel grab. I like the attempt at the pivot grab, or the turnaround grab. So you get clipped by the shine here, but you were facing that direction. Okay, he accidentally messes up and shoots a gun. Worth a shot if you aren't comfortable trying to go to back this up. This forward smash, it's worth a shot if he jumps a little too high. You don't really have time to get to ledge or really contest him. That was a really, really good stall from him. He mixed up his timing of ledge. Okay, so he just did something that you can use and abuse. Remember how I said earlier that Nair is negative? Well, this man has a frame 2 option out of shield, but he decides, and you actually get your shield up first, but he decides to spot dodge. Wait, what does he do actually? Hold up. What does he do? Oh no, he drops shield and then puts it back out. Never mind. Okay, so you get a grab off of some spaghetti. Bait that out. I like the option coverage. I think, like ideally, every time you expect side B and Fox up Bs, you're gonna look kind of like inefficient. He gets a good Omsa tech. Otherwise, that would have been a good punish. Stop using that move, Drew. Don't do that. It's working, but it's not reliable. He messes up a ledge dash. You messed up your combo. What's going on? Back throw? Yeah. Because if you have fully charged out a ball, you're at 70. Oh, okay, that's fine. You don't die at 70, so it's okay. So I respect what you were going for, but you need to kind of just commit to it more, which sounds weird because you already SD'd. But here, look, let me back this up. Okay. So he accidentally back airs or something here, and he drops too low. You go to ledge. He doesn't grab it. At this point, he up Bs. You still have invincibility. You don't have to like get under him to avoid the hitbox. If you just drop off Nair, you win the game right here. Instead, you try to double jump and clip him with Nair. And to your credit, you're like a frame away. I think I even see like a clank. No, that's fire. You're just off. Trying to drag him under the stage, but you don't quite get it. You die. If you just drop off in there, then even if he gets past you somehow, you still have your jump. You still have your teleport. It's a lot safer. Okay. What do we got? Yeah, he's. God, this is the worst feeling in the world. Like, okay, I have a hover and I have an aerial. Wait a minute. He has an up tilt. You got to work around it. You can forward air it pretty decently. But if he calls you out on an approach or ooh, what do we got? If he calls you out an approach or hover with like teleport with it, then it's gonna be pretty painful. Low percent, you're gonna get like 30 free off of that. Now you're at 70. He's getting lasers for up smash and up air. 91%. Okay. Yeah, just barely. So let's go back to the last decision you really made here. You go to ledge, and this is actually a really good punish on that up smash because tournament winner is pretty slow. You get wow, that is actually a lot closer than I thought it would be. It's about like 3 frames off. Either way, you see, oh, he whiffed that. We do ledge hop fair. Then you decide, okay, I'm going to teleport for the follow up. Another option, I don't know if it'd be better or not. If I don't know if it would necessarily be better, would be to run hover cancel up air. You might catch him on the top platform or something like that. It's not, but that's not important right now. That's just another option you had. So you teleport 45, and I see why you didn't want to fair here because he would go too high. You kind of just reset to advantage neutral. You go for a down air, and it just barely misses him. Oh, well, so he gets a sick tumble cancel. Oh no, he jumps. Never mind. You also miss the L cancel. At that point, what's he get? He just gets up smash. Okay, so you try to grab him. When he runs away, comes back in with up smash. That's game. I know grabs are huge in this matchup, but you got to be kind of a little bit more careful, especially because that wasn't even jump canceled. Don't be as afraid to just go off stage like that edge guard where he attacked the bear and kind of reset to neutral. You can just go off and hit him with up air. That's fine. You can still get back to ledge and get back to stage before he can with side B. If you can just go out and hit him when he's on fire, like before he starts moving, he's probably just dead. Like he just can't make it back. So don't be afraid to try that. What do we got? He bans Dreamland, which is interesting. Getting advice to ban what FD? He doesn't ban FD. Okay. So you go to Green Hill. Again, not necessarily a right or wrong. Neutrals are definitely going to be harder on FD than on Green Hill because he has more room. But if depending on how this game goes and what you wanted in your counter pick stage, FD might have been a better choice. Let's see. Okay, so he calls out your teleport, gets 40%. Calls out your hover, another 10. Oh, that's just unfortunate. That's the Fox privilege crap. Okay, a little slow on his tech chase. You get out of the corner. That was probably supposed to be a grab. He gets you with up smash. You're alive. In all technical senses of the word, you are alive. And now you're dead. Okay. Let's just recap the last. Like once you're at 75%, you start doing stuff. Before that, you kind of get hit out of stuff. Let's say the Nair gets here, and you whiff grab, I believe. Yeah, you whiff grab. He's not really. He's not really close. Oh, there's one last hit actually. He's kind of close. Okay, roll the corner. You get two down tilts. You do not run for the grab, so you don't have the range for it. So that misses. That could have been up throw or back throw. It's gonna know your character's range is a little better, and where the opponent's gonna go when you hit them. Okay, teleport Shadow Ball to kind of regain stage with neutral. Now he's back airing. He started drifting towards you for the Shadow Ball. You get point blank down tilt, then jab 1 and 2. Even even grab after that is a little iffy because down tilt they can move first, and Fox jump squat what 3. He'll be above your grab by frame 6 for sure, and your minus. So if he's ready, that's he can jump through it or shine through it easily. Um, so you get the down tilt jabs roll out. So you teleport up. You don't. I don't really. I don't really like this. Not because you got hit, but like okay, down tilt jabs roll out. Then see the second he sees the whoop, he starts going backwards in case you're doing the horizontal teleport. Then oh hey, you're up there. I'm Fox, and your dare is like frame 16 or something. I can just do this. Okay, go back to ledge. I like it. Okay, these down tilts were a little sloppy. Okay, so first one's shielded. First one's shielded. He tries for something out of shield. Jump out of shield. Gets clipped by like the base hitbox. Then you try to down tilt again. And he techs away. That point dash attack and can be an up smash. Try to be more aware of how your down tilts go. If they get hit, if they like he's like 35 before the hit. Like like where will that send him? Do you know? Don't up smash. Stop doing that. He rolled in and it didn't hit. Okay. Got a lot of percent on that. Auto cancel. He's gonna shield grab that because he knows how to shield the eye because he plays melee probably. Back throw. He's not even gonna try for the up throw up air. Yeah, he's gonna hold ledge. That was not a good stock for you. Ultimately, it was kind of just one thing after another. Don't up. No. Drew, stop. Stop. One, stop using the move. Two, there. Okay. So your call loads, he's going to go straight. The problem with your up smash punish is it kind of just resets. It doesn't really let you keep going. If he's going to go straight, you have weak up tilt. It's actually legendary in this situation. Weak up tilt, he doesn't go anywhere at all because he's holding in for survival DI. And then you kind of just up air him, and if he keeps holding in, you just keep up airing him, and he's Fox, so he dies. See, but here, he goes all the way over here. Here's the platform. He can use mix-ups. Even if he missed it, he has mix-ups. He has the other ledge. Like, you have to move to go get him. It was kind of a weak punish. Okay. Okay, I didn't know if you were making it back or not. He's not making it back. Okay. Okay, Nair comes out. You have to get the spacing right on that grab and not his bear. Gonna just stall. Yeah, he's fine with just doing that. I want to point out, by the way. Okay, so he dies here. Let's count the number of things he does that do not cover a teleport. He's bear. That covered a teleport. See, he's perpetually like, he's holding that range and just trying to bait you into teleporting. Look. So he gets that. Get up attack. He could go over there to try to hit you. He just stays right here. This is the exact range where you as a Mewtwo player want to teleport. He's calling you out. There you ran and shielded, but that was probably also, that also would have covered a teleport. And here he just keeps bearing. He bears again because Mewtwo. Cover the teleport. Sit there whoop stalling. He keeps bearing. You teleport and it works, which is, I almost want to say I'd rather it not work, so that way you would know not to do it. Like, it would be, okay, I like okay. That was, after you saw that he went high, that was a little ambitious to keep charging. But once, if he's covering the teleport, you have to play the game without teleport. It's just how this matchup especially goes. Like, give him time to, give him a reason to focus on the ground game and forget about teleport or not, or have to worry about other things aside from teleport. You haven't shown him that you're going to, really do very much ground game. You're going to convince him that hopping is a bad idea. He can't shield in the air, and he can't really. He's not like Wario or Puff where he can drift really far in the air. He loses control, especially for Fox. He loses a lot of precision once he goes in the air. He can't shine. He can't do a great wave dash. He can't really drift very far. His other jump is nice, but and he can get down quickly, but it still doesn't really go horizontally very far. Side B is bad. Like, convince him to not do that. Use forward tilt. Use hover cancel up air. Use maybe sparingly forward smash. Like, if all he's gonna do is just jump, that means he's not blocking. So punish him for it. Okay, that's just a failed ledge dash. That's fine. It's just a wash. It happens. So we are 9 minutes into this 26-minute VOD, and you are down 2-0, with the most recent game being a 3-stock. Either you bring this back or this VOD is labeled very poorly. So we will find out. Bands the same stages. You go for Battlefield this time. I'm kind of curious. I would assume the reason you don't go F2 against Unspecial here, you don't go F2, FD, sorry, is because watching the way you two have interacted, he has controlled the ground a lot. You haven't really contested him on the ground. You need him either in the air or on a platform where he can't necessarily just fall through with a hitbox. And if you had FD, he has even more room. And then, yeah, your punishes are stronger if you can get them down, but that hasn't been the biggest problem in this set. So we're going back to Battlefield. Okay, fist bump. Okay, what do? You throw Shadow Ball, you teleport. I'm not going to go back and check, but I'm pretty sure the first game you threw Shadow Ball and teleported, the second game you threw Shadow Ball and teleported, and then this is the very beginning of the third game, you do the same thing. You've got to curb those habits. It's not a bad thing. It's just that when you do it every time, anything's a bad thing. Multi-shining, it might be an exception, but that's an exception. There are still ways to get around that. And it's also much harder than just throwing and hitting up B and going, I'm pretty good. Nair's pretty good. Okay. I'm also curious. This is the second time now. You get shined off stage. Here. So after this, you paired, shine. You're on ledge. You have all your resources. You're tournament winner, but you don't no impact hoverland or hover no impact land. Which if you were going for teleport or something, I would understand, but you kind of just tournament winner. Mewtwo doesn't like to be above Fox. It's not a fun place. It's a very dark world. Okay. He's just gonna kind of wait there. Okay, you can hover cancel that. Okay, here we go. Yep, awkward position. Ooh, that was a really, really nice teleport to ledge or to stage. Okay, I want to point this out also. This is one of the many examples of him just waiting for a teleport. You have teleported so consistently that he up smashes here twice in a row, and he doesn't care. He's at 74. You're either going to teleport in or you're going to kind of like slowly play your game. Good DI in the up smash. It can be hard to react to that sometimes. Back here, you still have resource. That's fine. I like the Shadow Ball. Kind of force him high, but get to the down smash. This isn't a huge deficit. Okay, I'm gonna make a call. You need to play a game where you turn the special button off. This is ridiculous. It seems like 90% of your movement is either teleport or something into teleport. It feels like you're very uncomfortable just moving around, like with like a normal character. Like you have some wave dashes, you have some dash dances, but all of your movement strings either it feels like they're intended to go into a teleport. Like there, you don't mix up like hover, momentum, not shenanigans, but just you don't use hover to kind of like drift and shimmy to fade your momentum. You don't really dash dance. You don't threaten hitting or grabbing him out of a dash dance. You kind of just wait for him to do a button, and that's not a bad thing against Fox. It's a lot easier to try to grab him, turn around, grab him out of Nair than it is to just go up there and grab him when he's in shield like an idiot. But you have to do it sometimes to keep him honest. There's no downside for him to just stand exactly where he is right now, the way you're playing. Okay, good conversion on the up tilt. Oh, okay. So in this situation, you know what I'm going to say, but I'm obligated to say it. This man starts his up B like barely on screen. Rather than going for down smash, you could have gone to ledge, and you would have had much less stress in your life. Sour F smash. Okay, this has been working a little bit, but you need to do other stuff, like besides down smash. And this is coming from me. Like I understand the appeal, but look, he's just waiting for your teleports. You waste Shadow Ball. If you clean it up, you got this. Just kind of clean up your neutral. Your punish game will also kind of just naturally become better. As you get more openings, you'll get more practice on punishing him. Up smash. Okay. I'm curious because he switches to Falco, which means he does not necessarily win this game. Curious to see how you take this stock comeback. Okay, shines you on stage. That's kind of lucky. You either jumped or hovered right into it though, so kind of just be careful with that. Okay, yeah, you need to. I would advise a little less just down tilting without. It feels like you're just down tilting by default without even seeing what happens to him. Where is it? Like he techs in place, sure, but for almost 4 seconds, you're kind of just down tilting him. Okay, he gets that. Try fair from ledge. Try a different aerial from ledge. Don't forget about just tournament winner teleport. It's invincible until you reappear. So it's a nice get out of jail free card sometimes. Misses the DI on that. Don't up don't up smash him there. Don't up smash him hardly at all in the first place, but definitely not there. Look, he gets like a 1 SDI input and just goes to the platform and he's fine. Yeah, he gets hit literally once. So that stock becomes 1%. Jab shine. Okay, you're both kind of just avoiding each other because you're. If you get to this next stock, it's going to be super hard for you. Don't charge down smash, please. Like, I like the option, but you're doing it too much. Why wouldn't you charge it there if you're going to stare at him anyway? If you're going to just stare at this man anyway, at least charge down smash there to hit him again. It's fun. Tails moves or something. Drew, you're killing me. Okay. See how long this stock lasts. It's down through. Oops, sorry. And hover into that. Next time you get caught in that situation where you kind of mess up and you go too low, you can just, here, let me go back a little bit. So you're over here. To go over here, teleport to ledge. You're much less vulnerable here, even with their tail facing them, than you are right at ledge where grounded attacks can hit you. And that's what happens there. Okay, so one of these has to be a cheese stock. Like, you know those stocks where someone just kind of dies. I'm very, very excited, looking forward to seeing this. Okay. Again with the down tilts, you kind of, oops, wait. What am I hitting? Okay. So here you have another teleport in, crouch cancel. You just down tilt 3 times. 2 of them hit. The third one doesn't make contact. The second one he starts like going out. Just try to put a little more thought into it. Like, hey, am I down tilting to get a confirm, or am I like, what am I doing this button for? He backs off. Okay, he's been doing this a lot. He's just standing on the side platform, and you can't really threaten him. Teleport, he can just up tilt. Your movement isn't to the point where you're really necessarily getting a fantastic like you're not being able to mix up your movement. Oh, don't do this, please. Okay, at least you grabbed him. Pack throw. He's dead. Stop throwing that thing. You get most of a charge and then you just keep shooting it off. Okay, so I'll point something out. When we're at, well, I guess against Fox in general, but especially when we're approaching kill percent, you do not want to be hovering right here. Where is it? This is a bad place to be. Like, if he gets a running sour nair, you hit the platform, up smash. If you fall off, up smash. If you don't, tech chase up air. I don't know if it would kill exactly right now, but it's just like you're very likely to get hit between Fox's horizontal speed, his vertical full hop height, and then his aerials. It's very likely to be a bad time. Okay, so what happens here? Up smash, you get the grab. Okay, fair from ledge. You get back on stage. Kind of just okay. So the answer here is to not. The answer to the situation where he's just here. Let me get this. Where he's just standing here is not to jump up and throw more shadow balls. The answer is either to threaten him enough that he wants to move, or to just charge the shadow ball. Because tiny shadow balls, even if he gets hit by this, is what like 3%. If he makes a mistake and gets nicked by a shadow ball, he's mainly just doing it to annoy you, probably, just because he doesn't have to move anywhere else. Okay, that's probably a missed hover input. I feel you on that. A forward smash. Don't look at the legend down smash. Please don't do this to me. No. No, we fell over. No, back throw. Okay, I'm just gonna finish this out real quick. Okay, teleporting again. He's shine stalling, I guess. Makes a grab because he keeled over. You probably don't want to jump at him with the oh god, no, not yet. You probably don't want to jump at him with a Shadow Ball. It's not a great hitbox on that thing. Oh, and then this is it. Yeah. Okay. Just want to point out, where is it? Okay. So let's look at the situation. That edge guard that I just started on, you missed a hover, and that's just it's gonna happen sometimes. Okay. So this situation, he's at 108. You get a forward smash. He's officially in the bubble. So that means he almost died. And then where is it? Let me see when he starts. Right as the up B is there, you start charging down smash. And I get that. Okay, you do down smash just to cover the side B because it's really fast and you can't do it on reaction. And then ISA frames you can still move really fast out after the down smash if it just misses. You just charge it. Don't charge it. If you would let it go, you'd be able to either back throw him again, maybe. Oh my gosh, back throw him again, or like up tilt, weak up tilt into up air. Like you would be able to kill him. Start having a little more faith in yourself. Ooh. He's oh god, this is so stressful. I'm not rewatching this. I'm not rewatching that stock. I can't do it. Okay, so he switches to Falco and decides to go to FD. This is oh no, he's still Fox. Okay, what were you? Dacus? Dacus or Tech Flubs? Either way, Tech Flub, just kind of be more careful. Try to get your execution up. If it's Dacus, please don't Dacus. Just don't up smash. I'm sorry, Drew. I'm sorry if this is your favorite move, or if this is what it feels like to be on the other end of. But up smash is actually a completely viable move in neutral. But it's just not working out for you, like result wise. Okay. Yeah, so don't bother throwing the shadow balls either. They're just not doing much. Okay, I see now the point of why he came out to FD. You need the DI up to avoid the nairs, then you get hit by up stuff. Okay. Okay, he misses Waveland. Okay. Up air regrab. Shined. Okay, so here, this is something I didn't learn for a long time. I'm going to share some wisdom with you, my friend. So if you're in this position, you just fared this man's shield. Wow, that hit like max range. Okay, so what do you want to do out of this situation? Well, you just use your hover. There's no real point in being in the air. So usually you would want to just kind of land, let it hover cancel, and you can just hold this like space where he can't hit you with an aerial out of shield. So he has to like do something aside from just jump out of shield and hit A. Instead, you go way up here. You decide, okay, time to evacuate. He's gonna hit me. I don't know if that's what you decide. Disclaimer. But see now you put yourself in a much worse position. If you had been holding this kind of like ground right here, where nothing he really has will be super that great, then that's where you can contest with hover cancel up air, forward tilt, maybe down tilt, nick his toes, forward smash if you're crazy, and decide risk reward is for fools. Over here, now he's not quite a neutral yet, but like he's not quite actionable, but this is a much worse position. You have much less control over your movement. That's usually what defines bad positional advantage. Like positional disadvantage, rather. Can you influence your movement? Let's say Fox is above Marth on FD with no jump. No, that sucks. You're gonna get hit like 8 times on the way down. Mewtwo is above Marth on FD. You still have teleport. You still have I guess air dodge, but like you have options that are you have at least an option that is okay. Here you're putting yourself at a positional disadvantage for no real gain because you had him. You were the one pressuring his shield, so it wasn't necessarily a call out on anything. Try to think about the game a little more like King of the Hill esque, as opposed to just kind of like, oh, I should get away from him. Like you're also giving up stage. He now has this much room to run around in because let's say you just land and he just doesn't move. He doesn't punish you for this. He just land. You're here. He has this because his options of run up do something are much better than yours. His run's better. Not his grab is better, but just he has shine. He has better shuffle aerials. If you're here, he doesn't have a dash dance. He's super just awkwardly has to jump or like run and then cross up your shield, which is hard to combo, like hard to keep pressure on. Um, anyway, just try to consider that aspect of the game a little more. He just goes for lasers. Shadow Ball teleport. I'll stop messing with the button. You are hitting the up B button a lot, my friend. You need to cease this. He nicks your tail. I have no idea how that move missed. How that his up tilt missed. Some shenanigans. Don't throw the Drew. Oops. Okay, we're good. Drew. So in this position, you've jumped towards him with Shadow Ball again, and he's just gonna. Hey, I hit Shine. You throw it. Don't throw it. Why would you throw it? He's literally in the state of being able to reflect a projectile that he never has to leave, and he has a stock lead. Just stop charging it. Either way, you can teleport there, take the stock. He's gonna shoot lasers at you. Oop, you didn't. L cancel or fast fall or something. So he gets the grab. Something up air. Next up air will kill you. Ooh. Also, this isn't a raw mistake most of the time. Be really careful about back airs like this. Like when he runs up, you interrupt with his up smash, and I don't think he crouch canceled. But if he maybe he did crouch cancel. But either way, crouch cancel up smash will kill you here. I've died to it for years. It's not fun. You feel kind of smart whether you got the first stock or you just got a stock. Like yeah, I'm gonna back air him, and then you just die. Okay. I like how you punish the roll. You force the roll and then you punish it. That was really good. You back air, and then you're floating. Yeah, that forward smash was a little hopeful. You're going to be at a frame disadvantage after you're teleporting on stage and he's going to get up. Fox is also a much faster character than you. Okay, got a grab. Back throw. Okay, down smash. I think down smash is really good for just covering stuff, but you got to know when to like stop charging it. Oh wow, it was a weird grab. Okay, I assume you missed a hover there. That using a ooh, that was close. Okay, but using trying to double jump cancel a back air there would be really weird. Okay, there you go. You confirmed that it hit and you didn't down tilt again. Okay, pressure shield. He fails the reaction test. Oh, I thought he got beat. That was weird. He can probably up smash that other shield, but he was just too slow. Not certain, but I would be very surprised if that was real. Yeah, an up smash teleport. That's all you got to do. Oh, what do we got? Diaz on stage because he's afraid. I like that run up wave dash back. I don't like you charging Shadow Ball at that point. I think you're using Shadow Ball and teleport much too much. Like Shadow Ball in the one time I say that. The one time I say that. Okay. So this Shadow Ball, it's only I'm gonna say it's only good because he double jumped it. Now he doesn't have an option. Up air. Oh, this suddenly becomes you're below this ledge as a spacey and you die situation. Just don't go that way. Okay, so this should be where he switches to Falco, I believe. Yeah. Okay. So he switched to Falco. We're on it. We're on Battlefield. So let's see. Kill moves are going to be, I wouldn't say less potent, but the raw kill moves are going to be less potent. Lasers are a pain in the butt. You already teleport a lot, so he probably won't laser very much. As I say that, he immediately starts runaway lasering. I hate my life. Okay. Okay, so right here, you did something that's kind of, I'm not going to say silly, but I don't get it. So he's jumped to the top platform when you up tilt. So he's a top platform. I guess it's more unlucky than illogical, but you teleport to the right. I guess probably assuming that he'll like go to the right, but he does. He goes back to the left. He gets down. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay, you get a shield grab. Not really much because he falls on the platform. I really don't like that double jump cancel. I think hover would be fine there. Here, I'm sure we can talk about. Oops. Back up a little bit more. So here. So this is. Oops, sorry. So this is a really weird position for both of you. He can shield grab you, but if you narrow back here out of shield, he gets clipped. And what is he, 64? He probably goes off stage, which is really scary because his back's to the stage already on the platform. You decide that you're going to use back air. Thing is, you double jump cancel back air right into him. And that's an easy confirm. Hey, he hit a button. Grab. Look into my beak. And down throw on this platform is actually really scary. Doesn't really get much. Hits you out of teleport. I like the idea there. I don't think it would have hit at that specific height, but covering options is nice. I like the way you got to ledge here. It's very like most Mewtwo players would do that. You just do that. You do the Marth killer thing, where you just go straight down. He sniffs it out. Doesn't really panic though. I like how you kind of forced him to stay on shield with that nair. Like you made it really risky for him to try to do a rising aerial. Okay, a little bit of lucky, but that's fine. We take those. Why do you? Okay, you have, Drew, you have a problem. I'm sorry to be the one to have to be the one to tell you this. This has got to be the third or fourth time this set on Battlefield alone you've done this. He respawns, teleport to the top platform, teleport horizontally, usually left, then just fire off a shadow ball, double jump back. You don't get punished for it, but that doesn't make it a good idea. Okay, so I want to point something out real quick. As far as Unspecial knows, in this last game, that's one laser. Okay, let's count this. One laser, two laser, three, four, five, six, seven. So six. Six that you kind of just take to the face and don't move. A lot of the time, even just going on the platform, it'll force Falco to commit to either a full hop or to like change his elevation. And you don't want to fight him when you can't move horizontally or vertically. Like he's a much better character when he has you stuck in shield with lasers. So whether you side B to throw off his rhythm, usually that means that they'll fire a grounded one just because that's the rhythm that they shoot with. Or just kind of like you need to figure out a way to get around those lasers. Wave dash out of shield. Here, actually, let's go back. Okay, hit by a laser. Okay, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, assuming you're holding shield has like 6 frames of hit stun. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14. Kind of just drop shield and get hit in the face with a laser here. Which makes you kind of be like, oh, what's happening? You know, I'm going to get hit. So you shield again. And then you go, I'm not getting hit. And you go into a laser. And then you go, oh, I got hit. I'm going to shield again. And then you go, oh, I'm not going to get hit. Let me teleport. This teleport was more well timed than the rest of the options. You get hit by a laser, but he didn't expect that, I don't think. Like, you did get through the lasers. I don't worry about trying for side B, in my opinion, to try to catch shuffles from space. You don't really get anything off of it. Okay, so right here, I disagree with that throw. So you get this good tech chase grab. And the question is, he's at 9%. He's the second or third fastest faller in the game. What do? I think it'd be better to just down throw, especially if he doesn't expect, or if he's not thinking about it or doesn't know to DI that out, then you just kind of just run off nair, bear, he's dead. Run off nair, up air, whatever aerial will hit him, he will fall. And if he DIs away, then you could just chill at ledge because he'll probably DI away, jump away side B. You get up throw and bear. So don't be afraid of throwing someone off with a quote bad throw, just so long as you hit them. Like you get them dead. The fact he's at 32 means a lot less than him being on his second stock, or him being on like his third stock rather. Okay, back air 150. It's not bad living to 150. If you die every stock at 150, you probably are having a pretty good day. You're not getting killed by dare. Okay, up throw. I like the up air. Ooh, I think if you had been a little faster with that, look. So you land the dare, or fair. You teleport there, but rather than jumping, than manually jumping for the up air, you probably could have teleport fared. And then, what did you do? Anyway, teleport fared and killed him. And I want to look at this real quick. That's your edge guard. Drew, I'm sorry, but this is a bad edge guard. You can't be charging Shadow Ball when they're Firefoxing right above you. Okay, still works out, but please don't teleport to the same. Okay, you messed up the shot. Drew, don't do that. You're literally just wasting a resource that is super, super good. Okay, yeah, you're not moving. This is bad. Not like bad play, but I mean like you need to learn that there are other ways to move around with this cat than teleport. Back up a little bit. Let's go to his stock. Okay, so his fresh stock. You teleport as he lasers. Okay, you get hit by laser. Do that. He crosses you up. You teleport in. He starts shooting lasers. You want to teleport in. You get knocked out of a few of them. You still teleport in. You teleport up and above him to get past lasers. Like you just need to get like move around with the character. You're standing in place and teleporting a lot. And standing in place because Falco lasers, I know, but just even just like being like move around without a B. Just your gameplay would improve so much if you just took off the up B. Like if for just some friendlies you just literally unassigned your special button, your gameplay would improve. Mewtwo's recovery is pretty good already. You can just drift back. Yeah, that was actually sick. What is going on? These side B conversions. Like that's fine because that's like you're like chasing him. Okay, there you go. That's exactly what you need to do. Just a little further off stage. He's just gonna chill. Oh god, you were gonna teleport and throw the shadow ball again, weren't you? Stop throwing that thing. It's useless if you throw it and miss it. It's not useless if you hit it either. It's 25%, but like you don't get value out of making him afraid. Oh, that was scary. Oh, by the way, I think I saw this earlier. So you'll notice, look at your ledge dash. You go up. Oh wait, no, this is not here. So you go really far up for a ledge dash. So you go up and then diagonally down forward. You need to not do that. Mewtwo's ledge dash has a 4-frame leniency. It's at least 4 frames invincible on the quote bad timing, and if you mess up, you just re-grab ledge. That I don't know if that's invincible or not, but it doesn't look it. Stop glowing white like 2 frames before you move. So just if you just get the better ledge dash down, it's not particularly more difficult. It's almost easier actually because you cannot kill yourself. Like it's significantly harder to SD using that, and you get better frames on it. Okay, you're a little close in my opinion for these back airs, but they're working. Like here, like you don't have to be there. You can just be at the very tip of your tail, and he can't do anything about that. Here, he can, if you drift in too much, he can shield grab. After the back airs, he has better options than if you were like because you're right here, than if you were right here. It's nuances, but it's important. His shield's running low. Oh, you got to throw. Okay. It's not how it ends. That makes me happy. Let me go back and look at that real quick. Okay. He does a pretty good job stalling, mixing up his timing. That's just gonna. Sometimes people just kind of fool you. It's not, you can't cover like. I don't think you can cover literally everything because hover only lasts so long. You don't get it back. Okay, another shot. You down smash the ledge, and he just goes high. You've been down smashing the ledge a ton this set, so he had, I guarantee you he had a lot of confidence and was going high to that platform. It's going near. Then he gets off the platform, gets a fat combo, hits you at a teleport. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Okay, you're alive. Come down with a nair. Ooh, that hit, he would be dead to edge guard permitted. Oh no, no. Don't charge it. No, don't charge. Once it misses, you don't charge it. You just let it let it fly and take your beating. Okay, you're living at 140 though. Okay, you hit it. You hit it. Don't just Drew. Drew. this this picture tells 1,000 words. This is a story right here. Just this. Oh God. This is the most concise summary. This one frame is the most concise summary of the entire set that I could possibly provide you. Stop doing this. Okay. So I would say the big things you need to work on are moving around without hitting up B. And I know I said it a lot, and I'm sorry if it seemed kind of brash, rude, or mean by the way I said it, but you need to get it. Like, you need to understand how good Mewtwo's movement is without this option. Hover is busted. His wave dash length is like third to fifth best in the game, somewhere that high. If you can get the precision down as opposed to just the max length, you go almost nowhere. You go like a falcon wave dash on the tiniest one. Like, it's crazy. You have so much control over your horizontal spacing between a very long dash dance, longest in the game, at like 19 or 20 frames before you commit to a run. So you can almost kind of like fake people up by running for a little more than the normal time someone can run at you, then just like dash back, dash forward again. You have hover, which is it's stupid. It's just you know what it does. You know it's really good. Just use it more. Use it smart. You have wave dashes, but you're just not moving. The Falco game is the best example, and that's amplified by lasers. But like, yeah, the game was kind of a wash once he shot lasers because it's a good way for you to visually see how do you move around. That when you're getting shot with Falco lasers, you get the answer to that question, and the answer to your question, how do I move around, is you teleport. You need to just stop that. Just stop it. Just stop it. Get a little water spray bottle, spray yourself in the face every time you teleport. Um, your conversions were a little weak. Battlefield makes them awkward given, but even on FD, you got the hover cancel up air regrab very consistently. But after that, like you grabbing the spacey didn't end with them at high percent dead or off stage consistently, and that's a problem of exec. It's either a problem of execution or a problem of like combo theory. Because especially a spacey, because when you hit them, you need to hurt them. You need to figure out what's the next hit I'm going to do. Like, oh, can I sneak in a reverse up air here to build percent and start going towards a forward air finisher, like an escalator combo? Do I just end the combo with back air and edge guard by down smashing the ledge and dying for it? But can I just and try to edge guard? And I know I'm horrible. It sounds like the kettle calling the pot black here, and it is a little bit, but I've gotten better about this. You can't just down smash the ledge and expect people to run into it more than like twice a set, at least at this level. If this is top five or top eight at your monthly, like that'll fly in maybe round one, maybe round two, but like end of the day, it's not gonna work forever. So don't do it forever. Like if for some reason you're in top eight and this next time you play, this guy just keeps going into it, just keep doing it. But if he's shown for the last 4 games he's gone around it and then punish you for charging it, don't charge it. Just like go like, okay, I cut off side B. That's what you do to secure options. He can't side B if you down smash immediately, and then you punish the Firefox. Kind of the same. You can do the same thing with Shadow Balls against like Ike Quick Draw or Falco especially. But you need to make sure that you're actually hitting them out of recovery. They have 30 Spaceys have 30 frames on their up B before they actually move. They're just pinatas. Just go hit them. Candy falls out like stocks. You just get yay top 8 money, yay. You get ones. You get Red Bull sponsorships just falling out of their corpse. It's a good thing. You want a Red Bull sponsorship? Just go beat up a pinata.